Hut-Hiya everybody, Link's little Triforce here from the Legend of Collections. It's been almost a year since our last special Let's Try Dubious Foods episode. The last time we ate some really old, really not safe candy. This time, however, we are eating something a little bit fresher. If you haven't checked out my other videos, it is on the 2018 Bandai Breath of the Wild Cards and Candy Set. Now, I will link both of those videos. Here's boom, boom, in case you're interested in checking those out. But this episode is not about those. So these guys, get out of the way. This episode is about the candy. And boy, oh boy, do I have some candy. Each one of these packs came with 2 pieces of heart candy. There were 20 packs per box. I opened almost 3 of my 4 boxes. So 20, 40, 18. I opened 58, so that's 116 candies, right? Did I do my math right? Right? I don't know, Math Fairy? Yeah, thanks, Math Fairy. So, that being said, it's a lot of candy. I have no intention of eating all these. I don't even know ever if I'm going to eat them all. I'll probably keep a couple just like this in my collection for giggles. It's a lot of candy. They are shaped like hearts, of course, because other than rupees, I can't imagine what else they would try to make them shaped into. Maybe little cork seeds. Wouldn't that be great just to have candy poops? Yeah. According to the packaging, it said that these are apple flavored. We'll test that in a minute. It makes kind of sense. I mean, hearts aren't normally apple flavored. I don't know. I can't say that I've eaten a heart, like a real heart, so I'm just gonna go on the guess there that they don't normally taste like that. But in Breath of the Wild, an apple is usually like the first thing that you eat if you kind of follow the story, or at least how it tries to get you to go. There's so much candy, guys. Oh my god, this candy pile. A little while back, before this set came out, there was some little candy hearts that came out for, I believe, Link to the Past. I do have them. I have not eaten them yet. They are somewhere in the collection room that is currently still forever in perpetual state of renovation. I will get to them at some point, and I have plenty enough of these, so when I get to them, that particular Dubious Foods episode, I'll probably compare the two. I might even eat some of these alongside it with it and do a little side-by-side comparison as far as like shape, size, color, smell, all that kind of good stuff. I'm gonna guess they're probably pretty similar. The only thing that would probably be maybe different is the flavor. I don't know. I haven't eaten them. I haven't even looked at them yet. They're just sealed and off and away. But with that being said, y'all came here for candy. Y'all came here to eat candy. I don't know why I'm saying y'all. I'm not from the South. I'm from Michigan. It's close enough to the South, I guess. Anywho, without further ado, let me push all this soda. There we go. Alright. You are going to be my candy. So they're in these little tiny individually wrapped wrappers of Wrapper Doom. Because I can't open it. There we go. It has a very, very faint apple smell to it. Definitely like a fruity smell. If I didn't know ahead of time that it was supposed to be apple, I don't know if I would guess that apple was the flavor. I don't know. Well, bottoms up. Oh my. Alright, yeah. This is very apple-y. But not in a bad way. Yeah, it's just, smooth apple. Very similar to like a Jolly Rancher, I guess. But Jolly Ranchers tend to have a little bit more of a sourness to them. Same thing with just like apple candy in general. A lot of times apples tend to get like the sour profile. This isn't sour at all. This is very mellow. Of the apples, it's probably like a green apple kind of flavor though still. More like, I don't know, maybe green, yellow. Somewhere between like the Granny Smith kind of flavor profile, as it were. The bouquet. I'm no Top Chef. I don't know any of the other words on that. But that being said, this is probably the best Zelda candy I'll ever get to eat. It will be the most in-date candy I'll ever get to eat. And I like it. On our little dubious food scale, I'm definitely going to give this a 10er. Because I don't think it's going to get any better than this. But even so, like, if someone handed me the pea candy, if you came up to me and was like, it's dangerous to go alone without a snack, take this. I'd be like, heck yeah, brother. Give me that heart candy that tastes like apples. Because that's anatomically, anatomically, help me out, fairy. Anatomically correct. Yeah, that's the word. It's been a long day of filming. Like I mentioned, I have an ASMR video and a regular unboxing video. If you'd like to see any of those, I did those first, obviously, because look at my collection. Yes. It's been a very long day of recording. And it's awesome. I'm glad. I'm super happy to have some videos back for you guys. If there are any other dubious foods you would like me to try, I do definitely have a bit in my collection to eat. There's definitely far more that I'd love to get my hands on that maybe one day I will. The biggest thing with like Legend of Zelda related foods, like commercially released foods, is that they go bad and you don't really find them, especially years afterwards. And then when you do, it's the issue of like, don't open it and stuff. And I'm a collector. I mean, like, I've got this stuff that's gonna stay sealed, so I get it. But I'm also crazy, and I want to eat Zelda food, like the Zelda cereal. I never got it as a kid. We didn't do sugary cereals when I was a kid growing up, so I missed out. I missed out on that. But if you're interested and you want to help me find Zelda foods that I don't already own, or if you just want to support me eating really old candy, feel free to head on over to my Patreon. Things like that are going to help me be able to fund purchasing really, really old Zelda food, because believe it or not, that stuff is not cheap. It requires like all the adults' wallets. especially ones that actually have like the food in them. Like I've seen like empty wrappers going for like crazy amounts of money. So if you want to help this crazy Zelda fan just entice the 5 senses with Zelda, including the sense of taste, head on over to my Patreon and help me out. It'd be great to just have you join us. And oh, if you didn't notice, we had fairies in this episode. All Patreons, no matter what level you are of my Patreons, you will get your own personal fairy. And I will have your name and your fairy somewhere in the videos throughout the rest of my video career. So if that sounds cool, if you would like to have your own fairy represented as well as help me eat Zelda foods, by all means head on over to my Patreon. Don't forget to click that subscribe button for my next video, whatever that may be. Ring that bell in case YouTube hates me, which it seems to hate everyone, so why can't they hate me too? It'd be great if you could do that. And if there are any items in my collection that you want me to eat next, if you're really dead set on me eating something, please feel free to head on over to my website. It's thelegendofcollections.com. It's thelegendofcollections.com. Don't forget that the. And there's actually a section, and I'll link it down in the description for you below, of my current edible selection. And that's not a joke on current legality in the United States as far as edibles go. That is just things in my collection other than cardboard that I can eat that won't kill me, hopefully. And with that being said, I hope to eat more things for you soon. Have a good night, guys.